Shalom, it's your brother Arya from Toronto. First, I'd like to give all praises, powers, glory, and all honors due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harka, Kodash. Double honors and double praises as well to the hopeful elect, the nation Israel, the elders and apostles of the Millstone, and to the 144,000 elect out there across the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you sincere Akim and Akwath for tuning in to this lesson. And I pray that you're edified through this lesson that I will teach. So today's lesson will be regarding the 613 laws, episode 5, laws 13 to 15. So, law 13, to love your neighbor as yourself. In Leviticus 19 and 18, KJV, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So do not grudge against any fellow Israelites who are in the truth, but show them love as if they are your carnal family members, or carnal family members referring to your family in the flesh, right? Having any grudges against another Israelite is wrongful. Just because you had held a grudge for years and years, and really that's not pleasing to our Lord Yahweh Shai. We should be sincere with one another. We should be sincere with one another. So the best way is to remove that grudge and to resolve that issue peacefully and avoid conflict. The best way to do it is by supporting one another and to help out one another when needed. Just as it said in Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpened iron, so a man that sharpened the countenance of his friend. After all, we cannot show hate to one another, when we should truly hate these other nations, especially Esau Edom, for what they have done to the nation Israel to this day. So love your neighbors, meaning fellow Israelites, as thyself, and Yahweh Hashem Yeshai will appreciate that if you do so. So law 14, to love converts. So Deuteronomy 10 and 19, love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. So be sincere and respectful towards other foreigners and other nations, because you never know that you might come across another fellow Israelite that are mixed in between these other nations across the four corners of the earth. They may look like an Edomite, a Moabite, or a Hamite, but look into the spirit instead of the flesh. But if you do find that their spirit is not of the nation Israel, don't go saying something hateful in front of them, towards these other nations. Just keep it towards yourself. Like, for example, just be a Clark Kent of the world and disguise yourself to this world and just use the spirit of discernment, right? Lastly, law 15, not to hate your brother in your heart. In Leviticus 19 and 17, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. So do not hate other fellow Israelites that are in the truth and take things too personally, as if we're in some sort of competition. This is not some sort of race to the finish to be the first person to seek salvation. As we, hopeful elect brothers out there, shouldn't be conflicting with one another just because that one brother is doing well in truth for doing the works of the Lord Yahweh Shai better than you, and that you're not doing enough. Just remember that we brothers are not of the same spirit. We're each and one of everybody of us. Our spirits are different, right? And the Lord Yahweh Shai has created us differently, right? Some brothers could be good at bringing out precepts at camp, and some brothers could be good at reading prayers in Hebrew, and so on. We shouldn't be hating one brother to another. Instead, we should be in this together, seeking salvation through Yahweh Shai by supporting one another and strengthening each other's spirits as well. After all, our true enemies are Esau and Edom and these other nations. We Israelites should hate them more instead. So that's it for the 613 laws. And I'll make another episode towards it. I pray that you're edified through this lesson. And I'd like to close out by giving all praises, powers, glory, all honors to Yahweh. B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, Kodash. Double honors and double praises as well to Theophilect, the nation Israel, the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach and rule well, and Shalom to you sincere, Akim and Akwat, for tuning into this lesson. And I'd like to close out as well by saying, above all, Shalom, to the next prayer and lesson, and Salakia.